What's going on, everybody? It's Virtual Handhelds 24. I'm going to be posting a video right now on a game I got working, which is going to be on the Mini with the RPCSX emulator. Still testing out a bunch of settings, seeing what works, but for Resistance 2, well, first we'll start with course. So I was advised to, go by threads of how many threads, the phone you have or the chipset. So we have 8 threads. God, you can't even see. So I changed my PPU to 8 threads. Probably don't need to do that, but we're gonna do it for this video. The resolution I put it at 1080 at 100% resolution. I have shaders on ultra precision. And then, I have stretch to display. I put force high precision Z buffer and strict rendering mode. And then strict texture flushing. I don't know if we need that. I'm gonna turn that off. Probably just jinx myself. And then I put multi-thread RSX on. So we're kind of reverting back to the old settings that I was using. It's like hard to explain how to get them. So this, every time I turn this on, crashes the game. The sharpness will turn up. We'll put it at default, which is 50, and see if that does anything. Everything else is the same. So also, this is based off RAM, is what I'm understanding. So the maximum size is this number that was told to me through comments, is 10 gigs or 10,240 is the maximum. We can't increase it any more than that. So that gives you the option of 10 gigs at stock, or just out of the box with the simulator. I think it's set to 5 something. So make sure you change that to 10, especially if an Odin 2 Pro or something similar with 12 gigs of RAM or more. Just increase the RAM to the maximum. And then we'll use the biosensor MK1. Might have to go to revision 2, but we'll see how it plays out. All right, let's start it up. Not gonna lie, the audio is crackling a lot, and this does not play as good as Resistance 1, just FYI, heads up. But before, on the PS3 or the RPCS3 version of the emulator, I couldn't get past the title screen without the game crashing. So at least we're moving in the right direction with the performance for this emulator, because I got kind of decently far and then I put it on my Lenovo tablet. I loaded it up, but I didn't start anything, so we're gonna play that one too after this. And it does the thing where it stops when you think it's crashing, but it pushes through, which is cool, but also very concerning. See, it does that. It makes me want to like, oh god, I gotta change the driver. But yeah. So I apologize that the the audio is gonna be messed up, but we'll look at audio together. It could be because I have buffering on or I don't have it on. I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, where's this guy? So, there's a lot of stuttering going on with the frame rates are like they're not terrible, but it's the audio. So while we're doing that, see if that helps. Usually it does not, but we'll see. Nah. It does, you know, if you enable buffering for audio, you do get more frames, so that kind of helps with gameplay.
Personnel have been evacuated. We are ready for takeoff, Major.
We're ready for takeoff.
Major, we got hostiles! Everyone on the plane!
Go, go, go.
Runway is clear. We are go for takeoff.
All right, so just that was a little bit of that. But with the new version of the emulator, the X, we'll just call it now from now on, it works. Like the game loads up, it works. It doesn't work like as good as Resistance 1, but it's definitely moving in the right direction with gameplay and loading it up and actually getting past the start menu. It's pretty good. Alright, so we did that one. We'll zoom out. We'll try this big boy. Alright, gotta like adjust the whole thing here. Like I just want to grab the controller and play that way, but I don't want, just too lazy. Oh. Alright, so what do we have? I gotta look through I look above the camera here. Alright, so settings, let's see. Let's just try to mimic what I had, MK1, right? And do 1080. We have shaders on Ultra. I think I had Ultra on, but I had nothing of this on. We did have those two on. I can't remember if I had multi-thread RSX on, but I think I did. Okay, and resolution scale's at 100. Let's just load it up and see what we can get. You know what though, I didn't check core. Yeah, so, and also if you guys don't know, you can always check your own settings. If you go to system info, it'll tell you right here. So this thing has 8 threads. Apparently 15 or just under 15 gigs of RAM. It's probably correct, or free RAM. I'm not sure if that's the actual, whatever. 750. Oh, it even tells you. Mess up turnip driver 24.99. So let's see if we could get that one. Let's first we'll load it up with MK1 and then we'll go by what the system's telling us to use. Alright, let me just run out of space. This thing is so ridiculous. I mean, the controller's great, like I said, it's just the amount of space you need to, like, okay. Quick, okay. Alright. So I had this thing running before, so that's why we're already hit 30. Sucks. Just installing a game is like taxating on the system. Okay. I don't know if it's frozen. Oh, no, it's going to do that thing again. All right. I'll pause it. There's another, these damn resistance games with their intros are forever. Let's just pause it so we can get through it. Okay, so we're pretty much the starting of the game right now. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, so it's really nervous of it crashing because that pause was more than like 3 minutes to get to this point with all the cutscenes. But the frame rates are looking like we'll make it to the ground. All right. Alright, I'm gonna turn the audio down just because I kind of know what to do just from playing. We're going here. Oh, that's right. It's the bumpers. I don't know if I think I'm. Oh. There you go. Yeah, this is. Thought this would play a little better, but no. So let's see what we can do to improve performance. It's all the way back here. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't look that great. So I will change the resolution to 720. Strict render mode is not on. Interesting. We have multi-thread RX is on. Yeah, that's on. Let's put that on. That should fix a lot of stuff, but it's not going to improve frame rates. Maybe the audio will be as bad. Oh, and somebody asked for Toy Story 3. That game does not work. Unless I find another version of it. It crashes. Where are these guys? It crashes every time I load it. And I don't mean like the game won't load or anything. It loads up. It's just the PS3 app or the RPCSX app says crash right away. And then I tried it on RPCS3 because I still have that on my Odin portal. Gets the same message. So I hate when I get those games that look like they're gonna load and then it says your PlayStation 3 application is crashed. And then every time I load it, it'll crash, and I reinstalled it. My advice to you guys, if you run into that problem, is to delete the file. Not just in the app, but like the iOS or PKG file, and then extract it again. You don't necessarily need to re-download the file, but the extraction might have not been fully completed or what have you. Try extracting it again, but make sure you delete the original file so you don't get confused with two of them. And wow, this is playing like crap. I mean, it did play better on the Mini. Not exactly sure what, but I mean, this is about normal too. This controller's so weird too with the running. Gotta hold L2. Oh wait. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh. Oh. Bumper. I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, what am I doing? I forget that I have secondary fires. Uh-oh. All these buttons, but I don't have a back button. Push it. Nah. Yeah, I'll have to keep filling with this. 40. I mean, I still have all these things and I didn't do anything other than still calibrate and install that one. I gotta still install Uncharted. I'm not gonna show that off yet because it's not quite ready. Alright, I think that will be it today. While everything was loading on there, I did download another turnip driver, but you know how some of them are just numbers. Because I was curious. I downloaded this one. No. Where is it? There we go. This one. This Qualcomm. This is actually the driver that comes with the Pocket S, or the Evo. So if you are interested and you have Pocket Evo, because I tried it out on the Odin and it was, you know, the resistance game loaded up and everything. But I'm pretty sure it'd be more efficient on the Evo. But if you guys are curious to find out which one that is, it's going to be, oh, I gotta do this crap. All right, so that's the name of it. If you guys want to like take a picture or pause the video, then we'll get rid of it. In case you didn't know that, that's how you would do it. Slide to the left, download, fetch. All right, so yeah, like it sucks, you know, all these numbers. Wait a minute, is there another revision? All right, we're gonna look at that one. But if you guys are interested in that Evo, it's that one right here. That Qualcomm went right down. Just numbers. I'm curious to see what this one is. If that's 20 Free Vision 6, let me see, is it? It looks like it, yeah. Garbage. I don't know what else I wanted to show off. I got home from work, so I was just like playing around with this and was seeing what I could get working. But Resistance 2 now works. I'm gonna have to tweak the settings to get it working better if I can. I'm gonna show this one off soon because I got that one working. Force Unleashed, I don't know how to get past this cutscene with Darth Vader in the beginning. Just stops working. Like, it doesn't crash, doesn't do anything, just get black screen. So something needs to be applied to this one. The Dragon Ball Z's, I'm sure they will work. I just got installed them. They're just sitting there. That's blank spaces Street Fighter. Yeah, I guess stay tuned for more. I just wanted to show that off because before the title screen, like, it would crash on here, the portal. I just put it on the Lenovo Legion tablet or whatever just to see if the Gen 3 chip gave us more performance. And with that news, increasing the RAM cache to the maximum, see if that would give more. There was no improvement. Maybe if this, again, had active cooling, there might have been more stability. But regardless, I didn't see it. It looked exactly the same, played if not a little worse than the Mini. And it has more RAM, stronger chip. So that game in particular was a good example of like how important the active cooling is to keep the stability going. If I try this again and show it off, I'll do it when the tablet is ice cold because I had to install and drag the game over from one device to another, and that even like makes it get hot and stuff like that. And then I was charging it too. So we started off like at 30, should have been like at 22 Celsius. But regardless, I didn't see any improvement. In fact, the game crashed. But then again, Gen 3 might need a different kind of driver than the ones I'm using for the Odin portal, the Odin Mini. And now with that Evo driver, I'll probably use that one too. See if there's, it's just the original driver that comes with the device. So my Evo's original driver, which is not that great, that's the driver. But maybe it's better performing on here for this RPCS or RPS, whatever, this PlayStation 3 emulator. I did see a video where the Retroid Pocket 5 was T-Red Retro. He was doing some games that are impossible to load. He was getting them to work on the Retroid Pocket 5 with that with this ridiculous driver, this Qualcomm. I'll be testing that out tomorrow too because I haven't showed any love to the Retroid Pocket 5 in a minute. Sorry, the light's like in there. But I tested it out on the Mini. It's not as good. So maybe this Qualcomm Adreno, stolen from Qualcomm headquarters. Who knew? Should have just showed it like that. But anyways, this might work better on the Retroid Pocket 5 to get games actually booting. But then again, I don't know if this version of the emulator is going to work as good as the RPCS3 version. But I think I still have that version on the RP5 too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll try to get another video out there. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.